let me put this away. All right, it's hot in my car. I really need to open my windows or something. All right, so hey y'all, good morning. I don't expect nobody to be up here because it's like 8 o'clock in the morning, but I am here. I'm getting ready to do a quick pre-trip before I get out the car and go do a physical pre-trip, and I'm about to just go over my pre-trip. All right, so they be making fun of my gloves. They say my gloves look like I'm about to do an annual check or annual search, but I just brought these from Dollar Tree, so I have so many gloves at this point, it's ridiculous. So let's go. When I walk up to my CMV, all right, I start from top to bottom. All right, I'm so nervous, y'all. It's almost testing time. I'm so nervous. All right, so let's see. I have my clearance lights. They are the proper color amber, not missing, crack, or broken. My windshield, it says the same thing 3 different ways, but it's free of all obstructions, no damage. I'm gonna go ahead and say it's securely mounted, no cracks. It's clear. My windshield wipers are not damaged, missing, work properly. My hood mirror and bracket specurely mounted, not damaged, clear, free of dirt. I have my reflectors, headlights, and my headlights and my turn signals. They are clear, not damaged, proper color amber. I'm gonna go ahead and check under my CMV. I'm checking for leaks and puddles coming from my transmission and engine. Go ahead and open up my hood or whatever. On my passenger side, I have my alternator. My alternator is securely mounted, not leaking. It is belt driven. My belt is snug. It does not deflect more than 1/2 to 3/4 an inch. My why am I so nervous? My belt is not cut, worn, frayed, or have any loose fibers. Ooh. My wires is securely fastened. My hoses are not cut, worn, or frayed. My cufflinks or fittings are securely mounted, not leaking. I said securely mounted, not leaking, okay. I have my exhaust system. My exhaust does not have any cracks, dents, holes, carbon soot. It does not have any rust, holes, fastened tightly. I'm gonna follow that to the back of my tractor. My tractor, again, on the back of my tractor. My exhaust, again, is tightly connected. No dents, holes, cracks, carbon soot, rust, none of that. Now I'm gonna go around to my other side of my tractor. I have my power steering reservoir, or is it my, yeah. Am I going to skip that? I have my coolant reservoir. That's what I'm going to start at. I have my coolant reservoir. My coolant reservoir, I can see that it's adequately filled, not leaking. If I needed to refill it, I would refill it here. I have my water pump. My water pump is securely mounted, not leaking. It is belt driven. The belt is snug, does not deflect more than 1/2 to 3/4 an inch. The belt is not cut, worn, frayed, or have any loose fibers. All right. This is where I would refill my oil. I have my oil dipstick. I'm gonna put my oil dipstick in, was already in. I'm gonna pull it out, wipe it on a cloth, put it in again. I'm checking that it's above the minimum line, but not below the minimum line, but not above the max line. What else I have over there? I have my power steering pump. I can see that it's adequately filled. If I needed to refill it, I would refill it here. The power steering hose is not cut, worn, frayed. All cufflinks and fittings are secure and not leaking. I have my shock absorber. My shock absorber is securely mounted, not leaking. My steering linkage. My steering linkage is not missing any arms, links, rods. It's not missing any cotter pins, nuts. I'm gonna have to go over that one. But I think that's everything. All right, so I said my gearbox. I have my spring hanger. My spring hanger is not damaged, securely mounted. My spring leaf is not missing, shifted, twisted, bent. All right. Bushings, bracket, bolts, all are in place. Okay. What else I got over here? What else do I have over here? Okay. Boom, boom, boom. I have my air compressor. My air compressor and my power steering. They are gear driven, securely mounted, not leaking. My gearbox, securely mounted, not leaking. No cracks, dents, bends. No missing nuts, bolts, bushings. I really don't like my gearbox. Let me be honest with you. All right, so I think I've done everything there. All right, so then I have my tires. Let's go with my tires. Alrighty. Is that a bug on that? Okay, on the outside. Great. I don't like bugs. Sorry, y'all. All right, so I have my brake chamber. My brake chamber does not have any cracks, dents, holes. It's securely mounted, not leaking. It's not missing any clamps. My brake hose is not cut, worn, frayed. It can supply air to my brakes. All couplings and fittings are secure, not leaking. My brake drum and brake line is free of contaminants like grease and oil. My brake lining is not worn, dangerously thin. My brake drum is securely mounted. I need to go with my brake drum again. It's securely mounted, not leaking. It's does not have any cracks or holes. My tire width is evenly worn. It has a minimum depth of 430 seconds. There are no cuts or damages to the inner outer tread walls, side walls, or to my tread. My rim, why do people like to park next to me, bro? Dang. He about to block all my sun. Move over some, dummy. Dang. Anyway, my rim, no illegal welding repairs, cracks, rust trails. How far are you gonna go back? You want to park at the gate? Hello. My lug nuts, they are not missing or loose. No distorted holes, rust trails. My valve cap and stem, not broken or damaged. If I need to inflate it, I will inflate it here. My hub seal, adequately filled, not leaking. I think that's everything. He done threw me off. Talked about him. All right, so now we're gonna go around to my door. My door, oh, I forgot my clearance light. I have a clearance light. Hey, Slither. It's just me practicing. This is not really for y'all. This is really for me. I'm going over my pre-trip. My clearance, I have another clearance signal. It's the proper color amber, clear, not damaged. My door, open and closed properly, is not damaged. The hinges and seals are intact. My hood bracket and mirror, securely mounted, clear of dirt. My stairs are securely bolted to the frame, free of all foreign objects. I'm going to go ahead and open my little emergency. Yeah. Walk around to my emergency. Yeah, I have 3 red reflective triangles. I have a secured and charged fire extinguisher. I have my circuit breakers, or my fuses, my spare fuses or circuit breakers. If they're not here, they're in my cab. Then I would get in and do my in cab, but I ain't gonna send y'all through all that, even though that's pretty quick. So I'm just gonna do the rest of my outside. I'm gonna do my back part. Now, I think I'm gonna start doing my back part. She talking to the window. That's because I'm like looking at the truck, trying to figure out what I need to say. Well, not figure out what I need to say, but kind of give me a reference. I'm gonna do the back part. I'm not gonna do my in cab, then I'm gonna get off. I just wanted to make it like a 10. Good morning. I look a little shiny because I got on vitamin E and I got on freaking black girl sunscreen. But y'all gonna be all right. I might be a little sweaty because it's getting a little hot here. But let's do the back of my tractor. So at the top of my trailer, I have my clearance lights. On the front and side of my trailer, they are the proper color amber, not missing, not damaged, or cracked. I have my air connectors from truck to trailer. They are sealed and in good condition. My wires are not tangled, crippled, or pinched. They're not dragging against the trailer parts. Big Simple, we lit. Getting ready for work, just saw you on. Thank you so much for stopping by, Slither. It's just like, you know, I'm just up here real quick because I was supposed to go live yesterday, but I ain't had nothing to talk about, and I was working on my art projects. My electrical line for my truck, the trailer, is firmly seated and in good condition. It's locked in place. My air lines and electrical lines are not crumbled, cut, spliced, taped, showing any steel braids. My drive shaft is not bended. It's not bended. It's not bent, damaged. Or it's not bent or damaged. Is it my U-joint? I forgot my U-bolts in the front. My U-bolt. I forgot my U-bolt. So, I forgot something. Let me go back to my front part. My U-bolt, securely mounted, not missing any bolts. Now I'm going to go back to my U-joint. My U-joint is not twisted, bent, appear to be securely mounted for foreign objects. My header board is not damaged. It can secure my load. I do not have any dents, bulges, missing rivets. My apron, I'm going to need some help with my apron because I done forgot already. I'm doing amazing as always, sir. Hope you're okay. Also, Bravo beat Orioles, Kywii. I meant the Braves. Where I get Bravos from? You know what? I'm sick of it. I'm really sick of it because what is my Orioles doing? I'm gonna wear my Orioles hat one day for y'all and just talk to y'all the whole time. I need to get me a daggone Ravens hat. But is the Braves a good team? You was talking about the Braves, I feel like the last time I was in your chat, but that's not what we're talking about right now. Yeah, now I get off track. All right, so my apron. Oh, let me do my longitude members real quick. So my longitudinal members are not cracked, damaged, broken. I don't have any missing, cracked, damaged, cross members. While I'm right here, I'm going to do my frame. Again, my longitudinal members are not cracked or broken. I have no missing, cracked, or broken cross members, and there are no holes in the floor of my trailer. Okay, maybe I am starting to sweat. Let me open this door, get some breeze. What else? My apron. I was on my apron, right? My apron is not damaged and securely mounted. When all else fails, go to is that is securely mounted. I'm gonna do my fifth wheel, then I'm gonna get off, cause yeah. All right, y'all. So now we about to do the fifth wheel. Let me close my door before he think I'm talking to myself. But all right, I'm gonna do my fifth wheel, then I'm getting off. Okay, be quiet. Being quiet, don't want to distract you. Talking to the window, focus. Good team. 24 of 11. 7 leading the division. So what do you think? I guess that's your way of saying they're a good team. I gotta go. Okay, I'll talk to you later, Slither. We're gonna get back to that. I feel you, Kywii. Is she yelling early in the morning? I'm confused. All right, we're gonna do our fifth wheel real quick, then we just gonna wrap this up. Oh, I need to work on that apron. I really suck at my apron, y'all. I really do. All right, so the fifth wheel, I don't care if this nigga think I'm talking to myself. All right, so the fifth wheel, my king pin is not bent or damaged. My locking leveler is locked around the shank of my king pin. There is no gap between my trailer floor and my fifth wheel skid plate. My fifth wheel skid plate is properly lubricated. It's supported by my platform. There are no cracks or bends in my platform. My platform also supports my fifth wheel skid plate. I have a release arm and it's fully engaged. If I have a locking leveler, it is in place. My tractor is air driven. My hose is not cut, worn, or frayed, and it's not leaking. I have a sliding fifth wheel. My sliding fifth wheel is not missing any pins. Our pins are fully engaged. My sliding fifth wheel is in the proper position, therefore my landing bar will clear during turns. My mounting bolts, there are no missing bolts, brackets, clamps, nuts, bolts. Just say everything you can, because none of it is missing. And my sliding fifth wheel and my skid plate appear to be secured to my frame. What? Y'all ain't messing with me when it comes to that fifth wheel. Y'all heard how I spit that? Yo, I really just spit that fifth wheel to you. I'm the best that does it out here when it comes to this fifth wheel. Because I really studied that for about 2 weeks straight. All right, and then we would do, everything else is pretty much redundant. Except for like the back of the only thing I gotta say different on the back of my trailer is I have my chains and ties, they are secure. And my tandem release arm is fully engaged, it's secure, and my pins are not missing and fully engaged. I would say they're on the back. And then what else do I have in the back that I need to, I have airbags. There's something else back there. Oh, and a front. Oh no, that ain't in the front. I'm just gonna skip that. But yeah, I would have to say my push rod and slack adjuster, my airbag mounts and airbags. I would talk about my brakes again, my brake chamber again. I would talk about my shock absorber again. I would talk about my reflective, my DOT tape. I would say that that's a fix in my vehicle, is the proper color red and white. I would talk about my splash guards. I would talk about my is it torsion bar and torque arm? Yeah, I would talk about my torsion bar and my torque arm in the back. So now I'm about to go talk about all that in person. But thank y'all for tuning in. If y'all want to see me do like live, like on the actual truck, let me know. And then I can do that another morning. But just wanted to practice real quick, get myself said a little bit, show my face because I haven't been showing my face. But good morning, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later.